Was this thing on? Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Y'all got my house coat on. Don't worry about what I got on. I just came here to relay a message. This table seems like it's far back. I like it like that though. I just got done watching these tired ass housewives, and the only reason I watched um this episode today is because I wanted to make a valid point about Kandi's storyline, Porsha's storyline, and something about Marlo. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So we open up the show with Kandi and Porsha still arguing, going back and forth. And Porsha, I get you was defending yourself and you was mad about the whole situation, but you need to tone it down. Some girl, you still pregnant. I think at this point you was still in your first trimester. Um, and I guess next episode it looks like Portia's probably gonna tell Kandi that she's pregnant, and then Kandi's gonna be like, you know what? Well, then she's gonna get a little soft spot for her or whatever. I don't know. I know Kandi was on her little YouTube show doing a recap. I didn't even make it through the full thing. But Porsha, here's the bottom line about the whole situation. Kandi just doesn't respect you. She doesn't see it for you. You know what I'm saying? And this season, Kandi has just really been getting on my nerves. I never really have went up for Kandi. I think she's a great businesswoman. She's a mogul in the industry or whatever. But as far as anything else goes, what does Kandi really bring to this show? What does she really bring? She used to play the neutral when she was the one that was cool with everybody. Then she went on, and let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Kandi, you need to be thanking Porsha is what you need to be doing, because without Porsha and this whole storyline, you wouldn't really have no storyline. You wouldn't have nobody to argue with. So you kind of needed this shit that happened with Porsha. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if we really being honest, and y'all talk so much shit about Marlo, Marlo was the one who escalated this whole thing between Porsha and Kandi and this whole Phaedra thing. She the one that got that popping when she asked them at that table, Kandi, are you a lesbian? And that's where the whole iconic scene came from. Who said that? That was a whole Twitter moment. Like, who said that? That was trending for months. But yeah, that's the point that I wanted to make about that. Then Kandi, you went on and you unfollowed Porsha on Instagram. It's just like you kind of like committed to not liking her. Like everything she does, you gotta find fault with it. Like you really being shady this season. I'm just like, were you like this all along? And I know you done been in a girl group before, you done did all this, but Kandi, I just really don't see it for you. Shamari stayed in and ate her food. That would have been me. I need that as a gift. Somebody go to my Twitter and tag me and send that to me as a gift. Eva, Porsha calls you out about you being shady, and you gonna sit at that damn table and say you don't have a shady bone in your body. You don't have a shady bone in your body, Eva? And much to like Porsha said, you stay throwing shade at Cynthia, but you was trying to act like, no, I don't be throwing shade. Then you try to act clueless. You're on a show where basically you kind of get paid to be shady. So all you had to do was sit there and be like, yeah, you know, I am shady. We all throw shade back and forth. It is what it is. And that was the bottom line. That's all you had to say. So I'm just confused. Porsha, you was asking Eva about that. You ain't stupid because you pregnant. Now you finna get shit stirred up between everybody else because you don't want to be fighting nobody. You know, you likes to fight. Eva says she's taking the girls to to a trip to Tokyo. That kind of lighten up the mood. These hoes so boring. I can't even child. Then we move on to Gregg and NeNe. You know, Gregg is really going through it, and you know, Gregg is really going through, and of course he's lashing out. I think he's having an ego and a pride thing, like he doesn't want anybody to look at him like he's sick, and he is sick. Gregg told that damn chef, "Why did you bring her here? She's not a vegan chef." And NeNe was like, "Look, she does it both." Gregg, Gregg, get it together. But you know what? Gregg and NeNe really have a bond that I feel like this is gonna make them even stronger. What he's going through right now, and I think he's doing better. I don't know. I haven't really checked up on the Gregg. I haven't seen anything about it on NeNe's Instagram. I don't know. I think he's doing better. So the ladies meet up to meet Cynthia's man. This was a cute little scene for the girls, and once again, Marlo walks in, and then here you go, Kandi. You're talking about Porsha again, your storyline. I like Mike, but here's the real gag. Marlo asked that man about his credit score. Y'all better be down there trying to make sure she didn't steal one of his credit cards. Okay, that's what y'all. Marlo, my girl, but just be honest. Y'all better be down there making sure Marlo didn't steal one of his credit cards. That's what y'all need to be making sure, ho. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Say, hey, Marlo got the money, don't you worry. Say, hey, yeah, if it's stolen credit cards. Kandi and I got this gas on my hands. Kandi and Shamari meet up. And I do like the fact that Kandi had taken that negative situation and turned it to a positive. Now that's a place that I can celebrate Kandi. Kandi is smart. Kandi sits back and looks at things. How can I turn this into a coin? And I respect that. I love that. But then here we go again. She's talking about Porsha. Then Porsha sits down with the therapist. I like the scene, but then Porsha was like, she's been alone. Porsha, when you been alone? I don't think you was alone. You was only alone the season after you and Cordell was going through y'all little split up and breakup. Other than that, you don't have a man on the show every season. I think. I'm just saying what I think. Porsha, you and Dennis did move too fast. And you talking about some, you just kind of went with the flow and you didn't ask Dennis any questions. That's where you went wrong, bitch. You supposed to stop that nigga in the beginning. Figure out who the old bitch. See, that's where y'all hoes be going wrong. I want to know who the old bitch is. Why y'all not together? Oh, okay, but why her number still saved in your phone? Okay, so who is this bitch? Where she come from? Why y'all break up? Okay, but who is this bitch that work with you and she be looking at you with them googly eyes? I need to know who she is too and who that other bitch is too. See, Porsha? Then we open up with NeNe having his party. I love that she didn't invite any of these ladies. NeNe said, I want this to be drama free. Then NeNe sits down with his mama. And let me tell you how I know this mama, Gregg's mama, is a thoroughbred. She asked NeNe, I know that this is a lot and Gregg's got a lot going on, but how are you making it through this? A lot of times people go through a lot and we ask, how is the person that's going through it, but we don't ask how the caretaker is doing, because that's a lot on one. That's a lot. It's a lot because you got to go through the mood swings, all these doctor's appointments, all this and that. It's a lot. It really is a lot. And kudos to anybody out there that takes care of somebody that's sick. Yeah, I got on all these clothes, y'all. I got a shirt on, a jacket on, a house coat. Anyway, that ain't what we talking about. My ADHD cutting up. Yeah, shouts out to anybody out there that's taking care of somebody and you don't. Kudos to you. Stay strong. I know it's a lot. I see you. I see you too. I see the person going through it and I see you helping the person get through it. That's a lot. Porsha and Dennis. Porsha asked him, he was still being friendly with the girl, so basically he was still flirting with the hoe. And Porsha's like, she just want him to own it and take accountability for it. y'all going through this in y'all butterfly stage, and you pregnant by him. Yeah, Porsha. I don't know. And ain't it time? Did Porsha have a baby yet? I don't think so. Anyways, y'all. I did want to close out with saying, like I said, we drag Marlo a lot, but let's be whether you like Marlo or not. Let's be real about something. Marlo has really started a lot of scenes on this show. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she started the Who Said That last season. Marlo, I can't remember, but Marlo be getting shit stirred up on this show. This show needs a Marlo. Housewives are just really getting tired. They need to either recast or they need to bring in a whole lot of as much as equal as they have old as new. Cause this shit is getting tired. They need somebody like a Dr. Heavenly or something. Somebody who gets the TV game, you know, the reality TV game, but they don't take this shit personal. Cause these hoes is tired. We done seen them argue about everything possible. And if y'all gonna keep arguing, at least be cordial. Go back to the days where you used to go shopping. Y'all used to go drinking wine. Y'all used to go riding down the road. Like y'all hoes, I'm tired of the parties. The let's go here and see who can throw the most shade. That's what it seems like to me. It's a throwing shade contest, and I'm just sick of it. Like, damn. But that's all I got for Housewives. I'm finna get in here and get y'all this Married to Medicine Part 3 review because it was good. And yeah, that's it. Bye.